Hi guys, the economy is difficult, it's not for me and you. Join me and let's make this very cheap, nutritious and very delicious rice recipe. Yes, so these are the ingredients to be needing. Firstly, we'll be needing our onions. Yes, onions, very important. And then next we'll be needing our pepper. So this is a pepper mix constituting of both pepper and crayfish. Yes, I really pounded it, so this is a pepper mix. And then next ingredient to be needing is our seasoning cube. Yes, you could use any seasoning cube of your choice. Yes, and then the next is our iru. Yes, this is the subject matter, very nutritious. So this iru will be using it for this particular recipe, and I'd already washed it. As you can see, it's very clean. And then next, our salt, very important. There's no sweet meal or delicious meal without salt. And then next, our egg. Yes, this is protein and we need protein in our recipe. We need protein in our food. So, and then next, our palm oil. Yes, you need a good palm oil. And then our rice. I'd already parboiled the rice. So this here, I'm just putting in the oil. So I've gone in with my oil and then I'll let it bleach. It has bleached already, and then it's next is time to go in with the onions. So you let this fry a bit, but I didn't go with all the onions. I'll go in with the remaining later. And then you go in with your iru and let it fry. Yes, you go in with your iru. So we are going in with almost everything at this point. Yes, but make sure before putting anything, your oil must have bleached already. So you stir. Next, we'll be going in with our pepper mix. Yes, very important. So after putting this pepper mix, you stir very well. Yes, you stir. As you can see, I'm stirring. And then next, we go in with our seasoning cube. Like I said earlier, you could use any seasoning cube of your choice. So guys, ensure that you try this recipe and thank me later. It is very cheap and still nutritious. And then next, we go in with our salt. Yes, you go in with your salt to taste. Yes, ensure that you ensure that the amount of salt you put is not excess, like it is not too much or even less. Just let it be moderate, let it be neutral, right? Yes, so after that, we're going to let this boil for some minutes. Next, it's time to go in with our water. Yes, it's time to go in with our water. So you pour in your water and we're going to let this boil for some minutes. So guys, if you've watched up to this point, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share and comment. So let's dive into the health benefits of this locust beans, popularly known as iru or even dawa. So do you know that this locust beans has many nutritional benefits, and that's why we had to use it? Although the recipe is cheap, it still has to be nutritious. Yes, so let's dive into the health benefits of locust beans. Do you know that locust beans is a source of proteins, fats, carbohydrates, and some vitamins and minerals? Yes, it's a source of these 5 classes of food. That is to show you how nutritious locust beans is. So for those of you that have not been using locust beans, you should try it. Yes, because as for me, we use locust beans in cooking soup and even in cooking stew and some things. So locust beans is very nutritious. And do you know that the fact that it was fermented, right? Because most times when you buy the locust bean, you see that it's fermented. Yes, so that fermentation enhances digestibility, like it enhances digestion and increases the bioavailability of nutrients. So that is to show you that this iru is very important. So you should try using iru in whatever you like, in some of your dishes, right? So, and do you also know that iru, which is popularly known as dawa, it has antioxidant properties? Yes, I know you don't know, and that is why I am here to tell you. I'm here to guide you through, because I'm your number one. And then the egg, which is our protein. Yes, the egg is proteinous, the crayfish and all that. That is to show you how nutritious this meal is, although it is cheap. So this is a low budget meal. You could try this and thank me later. And don't forget to put your salt to taste. So here I'm just going to stir it very well, and I'm just going to stir it very well and make sure that the mixture is uniform. So after stirring that, I'm going to cover and let it boil for some time. Although, wait, did I just forget? We're going to go in with our egg. Yes, we'll be going in with our egg, and then after going in with our egg, we're going to cover and let the water in the rice dry. Also, don't forget to taste for salt. Yes, very important. Most people will say they don't use to taste their meal, that they can cook, they know the quantity of salt to put, but sometimes you actually have to taste it to be sure that you've put in the right amount of salt that is enough for that meal. Yeah, I feel like my rice is burning, so I had to check it to know if the water was dried already. So it seems like it's dry. I'm going to turn off the burner and we're going to serve our meal. Yes, this meal, it turned out so delicious. You have to try this, guys. Try it and thank me later. Don't forget to type thank you in the comment section.